I'm Alex, he's Jim, and this is the Charging Status EV podcast. How you doing, mate?
I'm all right. How are you?
Not too bad.
Your coat's yellow, isn't it?
Yes, thanks for putting
It's
that out.
very yellow.
Yeah, thanks for putting that out.
That's right.
Yeah.
Did it come from the council or something? Or
My brother calls me a lifeboat man when I wear this, so that's a nice thing of him.
I've never met your brother, but I like him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm wearing my woolly wig today because it's bloody cold outside, isn't it?
It's not great.
2 degrees this morning, and we're at a launch of the MGS6, which you've probably seen both our videos by the time this podcast comes out. I don't know.
Yes,
depending on the order that they get put out, I guess. But yeah, it was absolutely Baltic this morning.
Yeah, -7 at my house, I think. So
Not ideal, is it?
No. Nope.
MGS6 then. So I've driven it and I've finished my filming and stuff. You haven't driven it yet, have you? Well, more than a couple of miles.
I've driven it down the road somewhere over there to film, and I haven't really properly driven.
The speed bump thing you mentioned, I checked it out on the way back and I didn't get it. But I was in the all-wheel drive, you're in the rear-wheel drive, so maybe it's
a weight
something
thing.
around that. Yeah.
Strange. Yeah, I was saying to you earlier that when you go over a speed bump in this car, it seems to be a little bit all over the place. It seems to push you over the speed bump. It's a bit strange, but yeah.
Tell you what, it's got a massive amount of storage, isn't it?
I got in the rear seats and I was like, oh, it's huge.
Yeah.
It's so big.
And the headroom.
Yep.
Like I think you'd be fine in the back there at 6'4".
Oh, I think 100%. Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot we're in one now. I'm not getting any younger, folks. I forgot we're actually sitting in one. Oh dear.
Yeah. Pretty good.
But yeah, like bags of headroom, fit and finish has come a long way as well, hasn't it?
Oh yeah. And I love the fact we've got all these physical buttons. Like you got one here for it's a dual purpose. You've got one for the home button, but you twist it to do the temperature. Yeah. That's pretty good. 50 watt wireless charging, we're seeing that a lot now. So I think it's pretty decent. MG's definitely come a long way in the past few years in terms of their, as you said, the fit and finish they do, and they seem to be doubling down on EVs. We had a presentation this morning, and they mentioned EVs a lot. I know it's an EV launch day, but they were focusing on it a lot and saying this is a big part of our future. So that's a very good sign.
I think it's because in the past they've outperformed nearly everyone in terms of EV sales in the UK. They've like done incredibly well with EV sales, and in the last 12 months they introduced hybrids, and now hybrids are their biggest selling vehicles. Not plug-ins necessarily, like just standard petrol hybrids, mild hybrids if you like, and they've sort of surpassed EVs, and they're still going to hit the ZEV mandate because of the way that's all calculated, but I think they'd probably be a lot happier if they had more full battery electric sales as part of their mix. And obviously the fact they've sold loads of hybrids means that the percentage sales of EVs have gone down, even if they've stayed the same or gone the other way. I think we've also got to remember that for a large part of this year they only had the MG4 available, didn't they, as a full EV.
Yeah. Was it Cyberster launched this year? Was it? That doesn't really
well, there's Cyberster, but you
can't
really count it because I think they expect to sell like 200 a year or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously the MG5 disappeared. We then got the S5.
Yep.
We've now got the S6, and obviously the IM came out very recently. They said that's done really well so far, didn't they? Was it 2,000 orders?
2,000 orders so far, yeah. And we saw those at Goodwood, which pretty good.
Not terrible.
Yeah, not driven one of those yet, so I can't really comment too much on it. But
no, same here.
Pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't driven one either, but I had a poke around at everything electric and at Goodwood, and I mean, when you look at the numbers and stuff on paper, at least, it all looks fairly impressive, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, this podcast isn't sponsored by anyone, but I was looking on leasing.com the other day. Yeah. And I like to look at the total price of the car, because that's a really cool feature on that website. Renault 5 over 2 years was about $7,500, and it's a 27 grand car, the one I was looking at. MG IM5, the saloon, like a 50 something grand car, it was about a couple grand more total than that car. Yeah. The same amount of time and the mileage, so that was quite impressive.
if we're talking about leasing.com, because I am sponsored by them, the Polestars at the moment, the Polestar 4 and the Polestar 3, I mean, it's not too long ago, a Polestar 4 was north of 800 quid a month on the normal profile I look at, because lots of the leasing companies you'll see will advertise these really low prices, but it's like a 4-year lease with 12 months down and 5,000 miles a year. And I always look at 3 months up front, 3 years on 10,000 miles a year, which is, I think, a more realistic profile to look at and a more popular one in the real world. But yeah, you were looking at Polestar 4, 800-900 quid a month. Polestar 3s were well over £1,000 a month. And I mean, and the Polestar 3 is what, £78,000, I think, the one I was looking at in my video yesterday.
It's so expensive.
And that's come down to like 600 and something. And the Polestar 4, like 450-ish.
Wow.
I know Polestar evidently are in deep financial doo-doo, but I think they've got so many cars out there already, and they're producing quality cars, and they have done for a little while, that I can't see that company ever going to the wall. I think the brand's strong enough for someone else to pick it up.
And they've got Geely behind them, so.
Yeah, but I think Geely have been trying to sell it for a while, from what I understand.
Okay.
But who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, but I think a lot of people are probably thinking, oh God, what happens if Polestar go bust and I've got a Polestar, you know? And I think the aftermarket will exist for it because there are enough of them on the road, but I also think any brand would pick the bones of that and quite happily take up that existing customer base and the brand.
I think so.
I mean, if you're a Chinese entrant to the market, why not buy Polestar? Yeah, everything's already here. They've got a network. Yeah. But yeah.
So the MGS6. So yeah, your review's already. Well, our reviews are probably out at the moment. But what are your final thoughts on it, really?
It's a really hard one to do because, you know, the more time goes on, there aren't bad cars anymore, or they're very, very rare.
Yes. Yeah.
And this is one of those cars where it's sort of, I think, I don't want to colour your thoughts on it at all, but I think it's very good in every respect. The only place I did think it wasn't too good was its real world efficiency, but I put it to a fairly extreme test. So it was 2 degrees outside. I was outside doing stuff to camera, didn't have any gloves, and I was just absolutely frozen. So when I got back into the car, aircon on maximum, full heated steering wheel, full heated seat, and I got 2 or 1.9 miles per kilowatt hour in a car where they say it's up to 4.9, which is obviously not fantastic.
No.
Once I got to a normal sort of living temperature again, I put the aircon down to 21 degrees, which is where it normally sits for me, turned off the heated seat and the heated steering wheel, and I got up to 3.6 or 3.8, I think, in the end, which I don't think's too bad on a day when it's 2 degrees outside.
It's also a big car.
It does suggest. I don't know. I didn't look up to see if the car's got a heat pump or not, but it would suggest that maybe thermal management's not exceptional, or perhaps there isn't a heat pump.
No, I don't think anyone mentioned it. I think if there was one, they probably would have mentioned it. I think.
I really should have looked it up before I filmed my review, but you know.
Yep.
I'm sure you will now.
Yep, I will. Yeah, I think the styling's good. It's not offensive in any way. It's quite nice from the rear end. As you said, there's a load of space in here. Pretty decent car, really.
I mean, the styling's fairly typical
Neutral.
MG at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say it's bland, but it actually fits with the rest of the range. The front end looks unmistakably MG. It's just inside profile. A lot of cars now
look the same.
Look very, very similar, don't they?
Yep, they do.
Yeah, and front end and rear end, I think it's quite a good looking thing. But side on, you're like, meh.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, another sort of generic SUV. Huge though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very big.
647 litres of boot. And I think if you've got the rear wheel one, you've got 124 litres of frunk, which is bigger than on the Tesla Model Y.
It is.
And
actually.
the all-wheel drive one, you've got 102 litres of frunk, which is still like pretty good. It's a nice shape as well, the frunk.
It's quite curved.
Yeah, you could actually get a couple of fairly decent rucksacks in there or something.
Yeah.
Maybe even a carry-on bag.
I think so.
Possibly.
Speaking of the Model Y, that's what I actually drove in here today. I got the new, well, technically the Juniper, the refreshed Model Y, long-range battery. Been living with that as a recording for the past 5 or 6 days. So I've been really impressed with that car. But I think I've been looking at other cars on the road, especially the new Model 3, like the one you've got. I do think that the new Model 3 looks a lot nicer than the Model Y.
Yeah, it does.
And I think one of the new Model Ys came up behind me yesterday in the dark, and it definitely the light bar looks exactly the same as the Cybertruck, which is quite funny.
I definitely prefer the look of the new Model Y over the outgoing one, the one I've got.
Yes.
But
I think so.
I still don't find it a particularly pretty car.
No, and as I said, I've done quite a few miles the past few days, and I've loads of Model 3s. The one, as I said, the one you've got has passed me, and I was like, that is a really nice looking car.
Where the older Model 3 wasn't a great looking car either, but I don't know, I still wouldn't give it like a 10 out of 10 in the look on the looks front, the new Model 3, but I think it's a lot better looking, shall we say.
Yeah, but as cars go, there's a lot of space in the Model Y. I've done loads of motorway miles. It's pretty efficient. The Tesla network's great at the moment.
You were saying earlier you charged at Warwick, didn't you?
On the way here, I charged at Warwick, and I think I had, I'm not sure how many miles of range I had, but I think I had like 5% range. 5% left in the battery, maybe 20 miles left. And I went into Starbucks, which is next door to the chargers, went for a wee, got a coffee, came back out 160 miles.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, isn't it?
And it only took 15 minutes.
See, that's what I always find, and they're not the newest chargers either, are they?
No, they're not. No.
But I did a long trip. Where was I?
Also, your car can only do 175.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, but you'll actually get that. Like I stopped at Gloucester services a while ago.
Oh yeah.
And I had preconditioned, but I'd preconditioned for about 5 minutes before I got there. So I just thought I'll do a quick splash and dash, or go in here a quick splash and dash. And it was one of those occasions when it was annoying because I hadn't set a maximum charge limit on it.
Yeah.
And I actually didn't want to put that much in. I just wanted like maybe a 40-mile buffer. I went into the services, had a Jimmy Riddle, and then of course at Gloucester you've got that lovely big farm shop. So I had a little look around that, and then I got the message from my phone, return to your car because it's going to reach 100%. And I was like, oh, bugger.
Spent some money.
Yeah, I've spent some Tesla credit.
Oh, is that what you're using your credits for now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So that was it's not the end of the world, is it, at the end of the day? But if I'd have been paying for it, I would have been slightly annoyed.
Yeah.
But how do you find the drive?
It's good.
Do you feel like it's night and day difference to the old one? Because I've heard a lot of people say like it's like this massive improvement over the old one, and I thought the suspension felt a bit better. It's a bit more assured on the roads, but I didn't feel like it was such a massive difference. I felt there was more difference actually between the outgoing Model 3 and the new Model 3 than the Model Ys. Yeah,
I've only driven the old Model Y once. I had a test drive ages ago for a few days, and that was the Performance Edition. So from that regard, I can't really comment on it.
Yeah.
But it does handle really well.
Yeah.
Like turning performance is great. It's really agile. Some of the bumps in the roads just seem to upset it slightly, especially the rear end of it. But it's fine. I did stop using autopilot the other day because it was really... I don't know if you use autopilot that often, but it was really sort of squirrely on one of the motorways I was using, so I just turned it off and used manual mode for a bit. But
because on the press ones, they come with do they come with the full self-drive?
They come with the enhanced autopilot.
Enhanced, yeah. Which I don't know. I've had it on my press version of that car.
Yep.
And I've just found it weird. And in both of my cars, I've just got the standard autopilot, basically cruise control. Yeah. And it works brilliantly well. And I felt like I was less inclined to use it, the enhanced one.
Yeah, it's like a £6,000 option on those cars, isn't it? And it's... Yeah. I
mean, in this country, obviously it's not allowed to do its full thing.
No.
And if it could...
It probably would be a bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are testing it. I think there was some stuff a while ago where they were testing it out.
Testing it in London, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, which is quite impressive.
But I suppose test it in extreme situations.
Yeah.
Certainly the stuff I've seen in China from Xpeng and Chery.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly what they do. They try and test it in the most extreme situations they can.
Yeah.
And that makes a great deal of sense, really, doesn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, it's so easy to drive. The Apple Podcast integration is great, so I can just choose my next episode I want to listen to.
Yep.
It seems to have signal on its SIM card or its phone service where my phone doesn't. So I can stream something where my phone can't stream something, and it will be able to do it.
I heard a rumour the other day that they might finally give it Apple CarPlay.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing, I bet you would still have to pay the £10 a month for your premium connectivity to get it, which you need to access, I think, those Apple apps.
Yeah. I don't know if it's... I mean, obviously you live with a Tesla. You live with two Teslas all the time, but I don't really think it's that needed.
No, I don't, because of the way everything integrates.
Yeah.
The only annoyance is I'm not someone that uses it, but if you use Waze, that would be a bit annoying because there's no Waze app. And the Tesla sat-nav system, although it's all Google-based, sometimes just wants to take you a longer way than necessary.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Not always, but sometimes.
I wonder if that route it picks is more efficient somehow.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's what the score is, but sometimes I don't want to go the most efficient way.
No.
I want to go the quickest way.
I don't know. I heard... I don't know how true it is. No one from Tesla's commented. I don't particularly think it's not necessary, but I'd imagine if someone's in the market for a new car and they're just looking for the list, it's like, oh, this doesn't have CarPlay. Nah. So... If you're used to CarPlay, CarPlay's great. It's really easy to use, but once you take a little bit of time to learn how to use the infotainment system, if you're new to it, it's amazing.
And of course, once that next gen of CarPlay comes in, where it's going to, I mean, it might be they've got that in mind,
Maybe.
where CarPlay is basically going to take over all the software of the car. But Tesla is so good on the software front.
Oh, it's
how good's the app?
The app's great.
Hands down.
Yep.
I mean, I never even carry the backup key or anything.
I didn't bring it today.
No,
I've driven all the way to Reading from my house, and I haven't even just got my phone.
Yeah, and I mean, you just set the temperature to the car wherever you want. You can. Last night, I'm just looking for this place. Yep. Stick it in the sat nav, send car. Get in the car this morning. Don't press anything. You just drive, and you'll go in there.
It makes me want a door lock on my house that has got a phone reader on it. Because I have to carry some keys for the house still.
Which you can get.
I know. But it makes me want one of those now. Every time I drive a Tesla, I think, oh, this is great. I haven't got any keys.
Do you know the weird thing, right? I feel comfortable with my phone being able to control my car.
Yep.
But the phone being the thing that lets me into my house, I'm not that comfortable with. And I don't know why, because obviously I used to work in property insurance, and I know that a normal Yale lock can, I mean, I know how to break one in about 4 seconds.
Yeah.
And you can do it on most of them, and then you're just straight in. So probably putting a level of technology in there will make it too complex for a lot of people to bother with. But I don't know, considering people are now spending 20 grand on something to steal cars with, if they could get into your house as well, I don't know. Interesting. A digression.
Yeah.
What do you think, folks? Let us know in the comments if you're watching this on YouTube, because there are comments there.
Yeah.
Would you feel comfortable opening your house with your mobile phone?
I think that's it for this episode.
I need a wee, actually.
Oh, thanks for that.
Yeah.
I need to go and film my driving section.
You need to go and film.
Yeah. So thanks for watching this episode of the Charging Status podcast, or listening to it, actually. Where can people find you online, Jim?
My YouTube's definitely Not a Guru. My Instagram's Not a Guru Jim. My Twitter's Not a Guru 3, and my website's notaguru.co.uk.
Smooth.
Thanks.
My website's theinterface.uk. Got YouTube from all my car reviews, The Interface Cars. You can subscribe to this podcast in audio on Apple Podcast and on YouTube in video. Thanks everyone for watching or listening, and we'll see you again next time.
Bye bye.